Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in this video I will be showing you the textured art that I have made using plaster and filler and what it looks like on a board versus what it looks like on a canvas. So this is my plaster piece. You can tell I got really excited with the spatula. It was my first ever textured piece and it's safe to say it is extremely textured. This is the next piece that I made in my previous video with the filler or spackling. I painted over it in white, and as you can see it's less textured because I felt like I had more time to freely get the texture that I wanted. I also tried to create a plaster piece using a board. So I didn't know whether I should have used it on a canvas piece, you know how it's slightly springy. So I want to try it on a flat board thinking, oh, you know, it's plaster, it's heavy, it should be on a flat surface. This is how it went. So I've had this for a while now. I solely just kept it to show you guys in the video, but one day after I plastered it, all I started hearing was crackling, and it was the board. So if you can see, the board is slightly starting to curve, and because when you use plaster it does heat a little, so I honestly think that's the reason why. But if you're deciding whether to use it on a board or not, please don't, because this will happen. And yeah, so I would recommend using a canvas and not an actual not a canvas board. One thing that I did struggle with using plaster is that you have to be very quick with it, and you can't make a big bucket of plaster and thinking, oh, that it's not going to become solid, because in a matter of minutes it will. So what I would recommend is that you make small batches of plaster and then gradually build your piece over, you know, take your time with it. Don't rush it, because first time I was trying it, I made a big batch of plaster, and then by the time I was just trying to get used to it, the plaster in the box, the rest of it just solidified and I had to dump it all out. With the filler, I found it much more easier to kind of just cover my mistakes, and if I didn't like a design, all I had to do was just smooth it out again and then just play around with it. I felt like I had more time to play around with it more. If you want to create a textured piece where it has a lot of patterns, where it has a lot of gradients, then I would recommend using the filler. If you want to do just a simple piece, so my next piece I'm hoping to use plaster still, but maybe just it's not as busy as this. So using plaster and filler definitely has its own pros and cons. Plaster, a bag will cost me, like 2.5 kilogram bag will cost me around £8. The filler cost me about £5. Costing wise, they're pretty much the same. However, they can both keep just as long. So there's definitely pros and cons when you're using filler or plaster. Again, it just really depends on what kind of art piece you want to use, and of course it depends on what is available near you as well. I will definitely keep using filler and plaster because I feel like they give different depths when it comes to certain pieces. Let me know which ones you guys use, and if there's any other kind of materials that I should be trying out, because I'm always down to try new things, especially when it comes to art pieces. So let me know, and I hope this video has added value to someone out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.